Okay, I have the financial report for the Douglas Cultural Council. And up top is the, what we've carried over the years, interest, and then money that we raised when we had bake sales and things. That comes to $160.04. And then there's two outstanding invoices that go back to FY17 and FY18 that we're carrying forward at $300. I'm not sure what that $73 is. This is all from Jane. So we have a total right now in the treasury, or till, whatever you want to call it, of $533.04. Then going down the list of what was encumbered, and if you're looking at it, we received invoices and paid out. Everyone, there's three, and I think it came up dark on yours. It was highlighted, and that is the Central Massachusetts Music Academy for $40, Dance Sensation for $250, and the Douglas Oktoberfest for $412. We have not received invoices from them yet. I sent out emails like a few weeks ago to the email that was listed on the application. None of them bounced back. I have heard nothing. So I told them it needs to be completed by December 31st. So that's a total of, what is that? What does that come out to?
1,087?
No. 412. 412 plus 250 plus, what is it, 40?
Yeah.
Comes out to 702. So, we have to give them till December 31st. I had sent them an email. That's the end of this grant cycle. See, the crazy thing is the fiscal year for the town is July 1st to June 30th.
Right.
The grant cycle is January 1st,
January,
December
December.
31st, so it gets very confusing. So we have to give them till December 31st to submit invoices. But moving forward and looking at how many applications we have, I would like to propose, I guess I'll make a motion that when we'll have to meet in January to do the, to review the deferred letters and then send out the approval letters. But in our January meeting, I would like to see us move, if we don't get invoices for those, $702 from FY19 plus the $300 that we've been carrying forward for what, 3 years now.
Right.
So, and I'll double check with Jean, I'm sure we can do that. So that gives us like $1,000.
Another 1,000.
Yeah, so that's something to keep in mind, so, if we wanted, I will make a motion that we do that, we put that back into spend the money for this grant.
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. So that's a good thing, and then we have $6,200 to spend this year, so that helps us out a little bit. So that's my thing.
So even those, these other ones don't have
They've all been paid.
PD?
They've all been paid except for those three. And I've been checking weekly, and there's nothing coming in, so until the end of the month.
So we can make decisions about approximately $6,300 tonight, and the other $700 we have to check with Jean about to make sure that we can reallocate that.
I just
And
want to
we have
double
wait
check,
till
I'm
the
sure
end
that
of
we
the
can,
month.
I just want to let her know that that's what we plan on doing.
We've done the past, I think.
Mhm.
Right, we have, after a certain amount of time, if we had extra.
I mean, she's been carrying this stuff forward forever, you
Mm.
can see up there. I don't see the sense in it,
The
spend the money.
$300, right?
Right, and then the 702
We have to
in
wait.
this year.
Yeah.
But we have to give, like I say, till the end of the month.
Okay.
So we could be looking at another $1,000. And this is why I found out, when I first started going through this cycle, why you send out the denial letters first.
Yes.
Because then you meet again, because they have a procedure they can go through
Yep.
to appeal. And then in the meantime, you might have somebody, like, we had a case, was it last year, where someone, there was communication that was crossed,
Mm-hmm.
and he had sent out the invoice, but we
Yes.
never got it.
I remember that.
So that was straightened out, and then we
Mhm.
had to,
Yep.
we had to give him his application. We awarded that, so, yeah, so we're looking, hopefully, we'll see what happens. But tonight, we're gonna decide on, we have $6,200 to allocate.
Is this the order that you want to go in?
Sure.
Sure. I have something that I was thinking about and I'd like to propose, and because we've got such a wide assortment of applications and they come from a lot of places. So I'm thinking of what's best for the town of Douglas and how much exposure can we provide in Douglas. So, and then you also want to look at the age. Are you doing a cross-section of the community? So you want to try to check off that, yeah, you're providing services and programming for children with babies up to senior citizens and, everything in between. So I had come up with, looking at what we have. In the past, we've always funded, it's now it's not the senior center
The
anymore.
Douglas Adult Social Center.
The Douglas Adult Social Center. We've always funded them with $1,000. So assuming that, because that's really the only piece that's targeted for senior citizens. And then the concert series, if we fund 3 of those acts at $500 apiece, that would be $1,500. And those I'm looking at are, and I don't want to jump around too much,
That's fine.
but looking down, the Hip Swayers, they requested 600. If we gave them 500, these are all ones that would be at the Orchard, right?
Yep.
And then the Cultural and Historical Reflection, we would fund them 500 like we have in the past. And then those are the only 2 acts that specifically that we used in, for the concerts. We've always had 3, but there's another one down here. It's application 38278, the Blackstone Valley, it's cut off, but the BVCC Fall and Spring
Yep.
Concerts, they're requesting $500, and in their application, they had said they would work with the town where we wanted to have it.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do that at the Orchard.
Mhm.
And so that would be 1, 2, 3, for our summer concert series.
Who was the third?
One is the Hip Swayers
Yeah.
up top, the Tony Ostro.
Yep.
That would be for 500. And then the one right under it, Francis Hart, we would fund that 500.
Okay.
We've done that, we've done those, for the last 2 years, we've done those that
And
way.
partial, yep.
Was that the one that Aaron made up the other 500? wasn't it?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
charged.
Yep.
And I was a little hesitant about that, but it seemed to have gone fine.
It works.
Mm.
And it is a really good show, so.
Yep.
And then the third one for the concert series, then we could use as the Blackstone Valley Fall and Spring Concerts, and they requested 500. So that would be our summer concert series. The library actually has 4 applications in, but if we were to fund them $1,000 altogether, and then Douglas, Dynamic Douglas Day, they requested 1,000. If we were to fund them 500, that would give us $4,000. It's right in,
Right in
Douglas.
Douglas, right.
and it's meeting all of the community, everybody in the community.
Right, and the
And-
Oktoberfest didn't ask for anything this year.
No, they didn't, and they never provided an invoice either.
No,
So,
no, I'm
I guess
with
they
you
didn't.
there, but yeah, it would be nice to be able to do something that's across the board, all ages like that.
Right, right. And then that would give us, what, $2,200 with the other ones to decide on? And then keeping in mind that we could possibly have another $1,000 to spend. So I don't know what people think of that.
I think that's a good,
I don't have any problem with that.
that's a good mix of how to represent everyone within the town,
Okay.
definitely. The question on the library one, you said there's 4, I missed one in here, am I delegating what, it must have been something that was
You know
taking
what the
place
other
at
one,
the
the other one
library?
is, as I was reading it, right, what is that? Oh,
It's Once Upon a
just
Fairy
above
Tale.
Debbie Soderman, the Davis, Bates, and Roger Tinknell, I think it is, imagine that.
Oh, that's
Oh.
taking place at the library?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
okay,
part of
yep.
the library program. So if we did $250 for each one, or, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, right, because some is direct
But-
for the library, some are for the programs.
But we can't vote on that.
Yes, we can.
Two
if
of
we
us
sign
can't
the
vote
thing,
on
Can
it.
signing the,
Yeah.
Which I remember them saying when they came.
yep,
to us.
signing, we've got copies of the,
It's just
Yep.
forms that we have to say that we're not biased or anything like
Oh, okay.
Yep.
that. He said as long as, he basically said, one of y'all can kind of take the moral high road and say you're biased and still vote, but if more than one of us does it, then we're,
I think we're not really fighting over it, are we?
yeah, I don't think so.
no, no.
We're trying to spread the money out as much as we can.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then after you can, that, the forms, I think I attached those from him.
So we'll
Print
just-
out, set it, and we just need to give it to the town hall.
As long as
They'll keep
Okay.
it as recorded, yep, they'll
Yeah.
keep it on file, we can keep a copy
Okay,
in case it ever comes up, and then we're fine.
all right. Okay,
So you had said 1,000 to the Douglas Adult Social Center,
yes.
500. I think a lot.
To Dynamic Douglas Day. 500, I mean, they asked for 1,000. I think when we go through, I don't know when we go through the other things, but there's some, I don't know. I would, yeah, let's say 500 to Dynamic
Mhm.
Douglas right now, but we maybe could up that.
And you said 500 for each of the 3 concerts?
The concerts would be $500 to the Hip Swayers,
Yep.
$500 to Francis Hart, and then $500 to the Blackstone Valley Community, whatever, I can't, because it's cut off.
So that leaves us with about 2,200?
Yeah,
Okay.
so then, if we start moving down, just go into the other ones, and if people have certain ones they're looking to, they have a interest in or say no to, or do we just want to just go down the list from, just go down the list
Yeah,
now?
let's go down the list.
So take it, Dana. Are you taking notes, Dana?
I am.
All right, you take notes. We have multiple jobs on this council.
Well, we only have 5 folks, so everybody gets 3 jobs.
So we have Henry Lappin, Henry the Juggler, 425, and he would do that at he would perform at the Apple Fest at the Orchard in September.
Does anyone know if that was successful last year?
The Apple Fest was pouring rain,
Oh,
because I set
Right.
up a story walk.
Yep.
but the juggler.
I didn't hear any.
I've seen him 2 years ago when he
Yeah.
was at the
Yeah.
Good.
bandstand. He's good, he's okay. I
I was there, but I don't remember seeing him.
yeah, I'm not sure. I saw there was pictures posted on Facebook, so I know he was there.
Okay.
I'm kinda, I don't know.
We do have some new things, and he's been.
I
there a
know,
few
I
times,
know.
so-
Definitely
And,
would like
and
to-
we're already funding, like, we're doing our summer concert series
Right.
up there. So
Yeah.
if we can come
Right.
back
We
and
can come
say.
back. And last year, he asked for the same amount, and we
Right.
awarded the whole.
Yeah.
So we
Right.
can go back up to him.
Okay, so I'll just put a little question mark there.
Northbridge Brass.
I have an X next to that. I'm not sure. I
Was
think
that
it's,
the one at Mechanics Hall?
I think it might be.
I mean, it sounded cool. I'm not sure how much Douglas would get out of it.
Right, right. I know, that's my,
Yeah.
Right, with limited money.
Yeah. I mean, if we had all the money.
If we just
There's
had all the money,
There's so
everybody
many
wanted.
cool things.
Because
that-
I think, when I looked at it, it was about $13,000 of wants.
I didn't add
With
it
our,
up.
oh, I did.
I was
wanted to
so-
see how-
I'm like,
how
oh
hard
my
of
God.
decisions do we have? We've got
I know.
$13,000 wants.
I don't even know.
And $6,200, so.
Right.
I was thinking it was gonna be easy because we had more money.
But
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 more,
it's good
more,
to get
more
more
applicants,
applications
different,
going, different
new,
ones.
different
Right.
things. It's very good.
So,
So that brings us down to the youth theater.
Right, Monique Boucher Adams.
We award her next year?
Yes.
So,
We last year awarded her half of what she won.
Mhm.
The year before that, we awarded them the full amount.
So what do you think? Half again?
Do we ever get any kind of feedback from,
you know,
I mean, I feel like we do a good job with the concert series, but I don't know about like the other folks who
I know.
right?
give money to.
I know, it would be.
That's
nice
a
to have
really good
feedback on
point.
some of these.
Like if
Like,
we had
does
some
anyone from Douglas
kids that were,
use it? Yeah.
you know,
Right, yeah.
taking advantage of that, and then we knew.
Wonder if we could do some kind of survey or something.
Yeah. We need
Because
to get through
we know
this
the
tonight.
library turn out
Yeah.
pretty well. We know the
Right, the
concert
concert
series, but
turnout's
everything else
very
just kind of
well.
like
We don't know.
we send
Yeah.
money out.
Exactly. And I know that Adult Social Club, they
Yeah.
thrive on this
They're
stuff.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
do.
yeah.
They make every penny count.
Yep.
They do. I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like a good thing to do, but, you know,
Yeah.
just curious.
Well, let's go down to the ones that, like, the next one down, the audio journal. We've pretty much always funded that, and that's a really good program
Mhm.
for visually impaired
Yeah.
people. So we're reaching another section of the community.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is that we fund that,
They don't ask for much,
Yeah.
300, yeah, it's not a
300.
lot.
No.
And then the Blackstone Valley concert series, July or August. Maybe I've got, you know what? Maybe I've got these mixed up.
I know, I think I'm.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
the
the
one.
one that we want to fund.
The other one, I believe.
That's, yeah,
Yeah, because they're similar names.
and that would be summer. Yeah, because when I printed it, you know, it closes it up, so I couldn't. Yeah, so then the other one going down to, because if you look at it, it says December 15th, it must be 2020.
Yep.
So we'll say no on that, right? That's not the summer concert.
Right.
so
The one that they have up here, 35,441, says summer concert series, July or August. And that's the one where they said they would work with Douglas and have it wherever we wanted it to be.
oh, okay.
Right, so yep, that's the third
That's the
that we
one.
were looking at.
Right, and so
discussing.
the other
For
one,
500.
yeah.
Okay.
And then this one down here, the one that says going across, it says December 15th, it must be 2020. We would say no on that
Okay.
one. Right? All right. The next one is David Malouf, and concert music education, if I seem to remember, is he the guy that does the ukulele instruction?
I think
so. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a bunch of different.
Yeah, a lot of different things he can do.
Right.
Yeah,
I think we didn't fund it last year, right?
yeah, last 2 years.
No?
No, we didn't in the past 2 years.
Well, then why should we?
Well, let me see, where is he talking about offering us?
In the past, I think it was based on what we had left for money and the low number of participants that it would affect. In the past, I think that was our decision.
Oh, yeah,
When we
only
said no
20
because it
people.
was low, a small group.
Right. Yeah, isn't it like
Mm.
20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's not reaching a lot of people.
Fortunately, we don't have that, all the money.
Okay.
Yeah, it's,
So, we say no to that one. Okay. The next one down, Diane Edgecombe, is a library one.
That was one that we said 250, correct?
Right. So we'll say 250. And then we said no to this December concert. That's the one at Mechanics Hall, I think, is it? One of them's at Mechanics Hall.
The brass.
The brass one is
Oh, okay.
Mechanics.
Mhm.
All right. Right. So then we have, so we said no to that, right? To the concert, this December concert, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So then we're looking at, I know I should have printed the lines on this. The Blackstone Valley Art Association Community Art Celebration. And it would be in June.
I have to sign a form for that.
Okay.
I'm a member.
Oh, okay.
So tell us about it.
Yeah, it sounded interesting.
Tell us what-
but-
yeah.
It
Alright.
did sound interesting, yeah.
The event?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
I
about the
didn't.
event.
Okay.
I'm a member of the art association.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thought that looked interesting.
It's different from
Just
some of this
something
other
different.
stuff.
Yeah, totally
Mm.
different, yeah. I like that.
I also
We have a
like
lot of
that.
visual arts
Yeah.
things, so I like
They do note here that they strive to serve people with disabilities, elders, young children, so
Mhm.
kind of goes with your idea of
Mhm.
a swath of people.
Getting everyone.
Okay, so we want to say yes to that. Gonna have to get a tally here pretty soon.
We're at,
It's 350, they're asking 350.
we're at 4,650.
Oh. All right, I say that, okay.
Say that like we've got so much left.
I know.
Look at that.
Because the next one down is the library, and
Right,
that's
yeah.
250.
Yep, that's our
The next
town.
one after that is the library, and that's gonna be 250.
Yep.
And then
We discussed.
Dynamic Douglas Day, we'll start at 500 and see.
what we have. Yep.
Right. And then,
This is a new one.
Yep, you haven't seen this before.
I did not see how that was gonna benefit students in Douglas.
I
It's
know, I
also
wish.
the one where they were going to ask a lot of places for money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
there's
they
a-
need a total of 31 panels.
is that the one? Yeah. Yeah, and it seemed like Douglas didn't even fit into that, where they're having it. It was Grafton, wasn't that the one where it listed other LLCs that they, are
It's at the
cultural
beginning, it's
councils.
the second one.
Sutton, Grafton, Blackstone, Millville,
Yeah,
the other names of the councils.
so, I don't really see,
It says it will take place in Blackstone.
yeah. Did they apply before? No? Is this a new one? Because, didn't we have that discussion last year?
Right,
Saying
but
who's
it was
gonna drive
something
there?
different, right, it was another
Yeah, there are a few.
similar situation where they had a large expenses and were reaching out.
2-day art show representing 30 schools, K through 8.
So they're asking us for 1,500, but they've also asked 4 other
Right.
places.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds cool, but it's a lot of money.
So we could just give
We could
our
do partial
share.
3.
Yeah, we could give 3.
300.
It looks like Douglas is participating, because they said they're asking for grants for every town that has a school participating.
So,
So they need 1,500 to make it work, but they're asking us for the full 1,500.
Well, they'll ask everyone, yeah, figuring
Right.
they'll all
Mm.
donate, yeah.
How much do we have left?
We are at 4,650. So about 1,550.
1550. I'd say we give them something.
mm,
Why don't we go through the rest of the list and see what we
okay,
have
and
left?
then, okay.
Oh, is this the Rube Goldberg guy?
Yes.
I thought that was kind of
Cool.
neat.
Mm,
I
they look cool.
I do. And that's something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked very interesting.
I don't, I've got to put this together like this, to make it even more confusing. Yeah, they haven't requested funds before.
Nope.
Does anybody remember where they were going to offer that?
They didn't specify.
They didn't.
No.
Did it say inside or outside? I know they've done a couple things at the, like in the gym.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. I think
Seems
that's
like
what
that
Up
they're,
in the
would be-
gym or
yeah.
even up at the school.
I
I've
think
seen
that's what
two
they're
things.
looking at, space like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I don't know.
I think it's cool. If we can
That's
afford
cool.
it, let's
Did they
give them the
say-
money.
I
Yeah.
do too. I kind of like,
Did it say how many?
all right, let's do,
Said 100, about 100.
put 500 there and see what happens. So the next one is the Fairy Tale Puppet Theater. So we're doing 250 for that,
Mhm.
because it's a library
That's in
one.
the total, yeah.
The Pied Potter.
I don't think we gave the Pied
He
Potter money
applies
last year.
every year, and
Yeah,
every
so-
year we turn him down.
Well,
years ago.
2018.
No, we
Yeah.
gave them some.
Just last year, we turned him down.
Oh, I thought he got money before. He didn't get money before.
2018.
2018, 2
Oh, he
years ago.
did?
Yeah.
Again, I think it's kind of a restricted audience.
Mhm.
I don't know.
No one's been here a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's,
I think last year we had talked about turnout and if the turnout was good. I don't remember.
I'm gonna put a question mark by him.
Okay.
But go into the next one, the Puzzled Escape
I
Games.
said no.
You say no?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
I
looked
don't think it was-
interesting, but
I
it
don't think
seemed
it
like
was
it
here.
wasn't quite ready. Oh, I thought it was at the school.
Oh, is this the one where they were going to do it at the school, but they have no permission from the school?
It seemed like it wasn't quite thought out yet, but
Yeah.
it seemed like a neat idea, but they weren't
Okay.
ready. That was my impression.
Okay. So we're gonna say no?
Yeah, I think on I think that's why I was leaning towards no, because it's like the project will take place in high schools, but there's no letter from any supporting high school saying that they would do this.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, maybe I was thinking it's not here because the company is in East Hampton.
Yeah, and then they did say they wanted to do it across the state. But, I don't know. It was hard to figure out from reading it exactly
It's an internet thing,
what
so
it
I don't think
was.
that they go to any location.
Yeah. It was just a cost per student or whatever to use it.
Oh,
They send you a box and maybe a link.
It wasn't quite clear, I thought.
Yeah.
okay, let's
It
say.
sounded interesting, but
Okay, let's say
And
no.
It looks like people still have to pay to do it.
Right, yes, I saw that too.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never created an escape game, but it didn't seem like a good deal to me.
I agree,
Yeah.
I gotta agree, because I was like,
can accommodate 50 participants every 3 hours.
so you must buy the rights for the link?
Yeah.
You buy the box.
Comes with clues or something like that, and then you just enter
But
things
somebody
online.
has to run it.
No. I mean, they sell little escape game, tabletop games in Target. And you have a timer and you have to solve the clue before you can open the box and take out the next clue. I imagine it's like that, except with some kind of interactive internet thing.
Yeah, it's a thing where
Mm.
you have to save the planet or something. Isn't that what they said?
Does say they have a hologram and a live actor. I don't know, I kind of want to see it happen before.
I know,
I do it.
exactly. It sounded interesting, but not quite sure on that one.
Maybe we could do some research on them next time and see if they get good
Yeah.
reviews.
Mm.
Because it says they're a company in East Hampton.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
I could look them up.
yeah.
This next one, I know they applied last year, and I still don't really understand.
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't understand what it's,
The film, and they still haven't made the film, and they're still asking for money to make the film.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the same ones.
oh, the cancer,
Oh.
cancer
Cancer
and
and
Yeah.
diabetes.
diabetes, yes.
That's
I
really
don't,
good. It's
yeah,
like
I
they're
don't.
using local actors. And I was curious,
Right,
like, how many
right.
places are using
Right.
local actors at?
Yeah, right.
Because that was their only connection to us, really.
Right,
Ah.
right.
Okay.
They're gonna use
Okay.
local actors, but
Okay, I didn't even get
Mm.
that. Okay, so now at least,
Yeah, that doesn't make
No,
sense.
that's.
yeah.
because I remember last year I thought it was a movie showing, and I was like, oh,
Right, and even
okay.
reading it again this year, that's what,
Yes,
it,
they
it didn't
haven't-
connect to me that
they
it was the
haven't made the film
same when
yet.
I was reading it this year, because I had the same thing, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Okay,
they're showing a
yeah.
movie,
They're looking for
but it was
funders for their
funders
film.
to
I
make
didn't
the
either, I
movie.
didn't put it
Yep.
together, to be honest. I had no memory of it.
Okay.
And that brings us to the dog park orientation and training.
You know, at first I read it and I'm like, that's stupid. And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, it's actually kind of a good idea.
Mhm.
And I bet Douglas people would use it.
Oh, yeah,
But to do like a little mini training,
Little-
I think it's actually kind of a
yeah,
Good
mini
idea.
training
Yeah, I
and
thought that was pretty neat.
and group.
How much do we
man,
have
something
left?
different again.
Mhm.
We have
Still in the town?
yeah, we have plenty, like 1,050.
Okay, so we can do that one?
Yep.
Yeah, and it's only
She wanted
300.
Mhm.
300. All right, I'm looking at this escape game thing. They have a little video, which I'm not going to watch right now. I guess even if it is a neat opportunity for people, are we saving them anything by funding them?
Right,
Because they're still going to charge, I think.
right,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
We save them $5 a piece, maybe, because it says they charge $20 for students.
And they would charge 15 if we funded it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And again, did any of the schools, this was a school thing? Or
Mhm.
could be? But nobody
That's how they
wanted to
pitched
do
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Those high
Mhm.
schools. for schools.
The website is legitimate.
They're real.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing.
That was nice.
They have some people giving them 5 stars. So, all right. People like it. Maybe if we have extra, we could give them a bit. And so we had the maybes as Monique, the Whiten Community Center Youth Program, Youth Theater. That was a maybe 500.
Well, we have,
We have what, 450 left? What's?
going back to the top, Henry the Juggler.
Mm-hmm.
Are we
Yeah,
gonna,
we said we'd go
that's a
back and look at that.
possibility. Who are we definitely funding so far? Let's go down the list and make sure.
Okay.
All right, so,
Douglas Adult,
yep,
Tony Ostro,
yep, Francis Hart.
The Audio Journal,
okay, yep,
Blackstone Valley Community Concert Series.
yep,
Diane Edgecombe,
yep,
Blackstone Valley Art Association, Corporation of Douglas.
yep,
Davis Bates,
mm-hmm,
Roger. You wanted that for Debbie, Reading is Magic. Dynamic Douglas Day.
well, we have Debbie Soderman,
Uh-huh.
yeah, okay,
Playful Engineers, Jay Ankita.
mm-hmm,
And then the other library, Mary Jo.
mm-hmm,
Check. And then,
And Travis.
yeah, the dog park. So I've got $750 left.
And we said maybe to Holly,
Right, that's where I was off by 300. So
Okay.
we put at 300 maybe.
maybe to Holly, maybe to Pied Piper, maybe to Henry the Juggler. And maybe to Monique.
so we got Henry Lappin, Monique, the Pied Piper, and what was the other one?
Holly,
Okay,
the art
Right, the art events for the kids up through 8th grade.
in Blackstone.
okay,
Yep, Blackstone Valley kids, Douglas kids.
What were they asking for?
We're asking for the 5, from the 5 communities, they're
Oh,
asking for a
right.
total of 1,500.
Right.
So,
We
that's
said-
where we came up with 300. I think we should,
How much do we have left? Sorry.
750.
he's
750.
750. So if we did 300 to them, are you saying that? You wanna do
Mhm.
that? Okay. So that brings us down to
450.
450.
And then we were thinking about maybe 500 for Monique.
Mhm.
We said we'd come back to it, the Summer Youth Theater.
That's what we gave them last year.
We don't have that.
Well, we can give her,
Right.
We can give her 450.
we can give her 450.
And then nothing for Pied Potter or Henry the Juggler.
Okay, let's, I'm gonna say 450 to Monique, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
And then that should bring us to 6,200.
Yep.
If we end up with that extra
And then we
700,
meet, Yep,
then. we
Actually,
could-
we're looking at 1,000.
right.
We could have 1,000.
Oh, the 300 is
Potentially,
in
yeah.
question. Okay.
Mhm.
So then we could look at some of these people that.
Yep.
So do we wait to send denials?
No, denials have to go out
No.
now, as soon as possible.
Yep.
And then you have they have like form letters and you can
Yep,
kind
form
of
letters,
fill
and then
in.
there's a certain time limit from the date that it was sent to them.
But if we send out a denial and then we find we have more money, we can't go back and award somebody that we denied, can we?
Well, are the ones that we're definitely saying no to?
Yep. Henry?
Okay,
Yeah, we should go back and I guess prioritize the maybes of the no's we have.
Right, the
Yep.
maybes would have been
So we have 7 of those.
Henry and Pied Potter.
Yep.
Okay, so just those 2 are maybes?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we decided against David Maloof,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's a denial. I'm gonna circle these.
Yep.
That's a denial letter, is David Maloof.
The definite denials were David, Blackstone Valley, the
Oh, the one that's in
Fallen
December.
That one I did, yep.
Okay.
Escape games and the movie, the Reese Foundation.
Yep.
Okay. Right, so, yeah, because they have a procedure they can follow if they want to appeal a decision.
Yep.
So we have to give them time to do that. And then, I'm gonna check with Jean on, I wanna spend this down, and I know she wants to, she doesn't like having to encumber these things over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
So, just to make sure it's okay that we, the stuff that she's been carrying for 3 years.
Right, that we can use that.
Yeah, and the other things from this past
then
year.
we
I'm
just
not one
wait.
for waiting on those, the ones that didn't send us invoices for this past year. If we don't get anything by the time we meet
Yeah.
at our next meeting, we're gonna
Right.
open that funding up.
Yeah, right, because you told them the 31st, so, yeah, and then we'll meet
I
in
know,
January.
so if we have
and-
so
yep.
many applications, we
Mhm.
wanna try to accommodate.
Oh, absolutely.
Because, you know, the thing is then, people are gonna say, oh, why bother to apply, because they don't fund us.
Oh, right, right,
You know?
that's why it's always good to see what have we done in the past, and.
Right,
Mhm.
so,
So I can send out the letters, I just, need to know where to find them.
if you go on the website, the Cultural Council website, okay, and you go to, oh, the 2020, yeah, if you look at the, you're probably on it now, right? What were you just looking
The
at?
booklet,
Yeah,
that's just the booklet. Somebody sent it to me as a PDF.
oh, so you can, oh,
When
well,
you're
we
in
usually,
the, yeah, in the website,
and then
in the
you,
link I sent you, you'll, be able to get onto the main.
and
I
then you,
can show her after,
okay,
that's no problem, we can go over it after the
Okay.
meeting and I'll show you where, and then if you need any help, let me know.
Okay. I can do it this weekend.
perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll work. Wow.
Perfect.
It was very efficient.
Mhm.
Everybody did their homework ahead of time.
I know,
I
I
did
know.
my
You know
homework
what our, you know what
2
our
hours
next
before I got
task
here,
is,
but I
though?
did it.
We've gotta get some more members on
Yeah.
this council.
Yeah, I think this is my last year, and then I have to take a break because you can only use 6
I
years.
have 3 more, I know I signed on for 3 more
Yeah.
years.
Mm.
But yeah, you guys are
We
all
need
day
to,
like they
uh,
handle.
Right, yeah, we're re-upping for this, recently for
Yeah,
the
you were on before
second
me, I
Yeah.
think.
3-year, I think
Right,
through 22. So that leads us to the other issue we have of needing to appoint a new secretary with Mary's resignation.
mm. I'm the treasurer.
Well, I know someone who's gonna volunteer.
Yeah, I said that I could do that. I think,
Mm-hmm. Sure, we can, I mean, I've
Excellent.
worked on some of it with Mary, I've worked with her on some of the, on the letters to go out, so we can work through any of that.
yeah, that
And let me know
part's
any
easy.
questions you have, we'll just, just once you start them,
I can't
you
ever
just fly
get
through 'em.
here during business hours, really.
Yeah,
though.
no.
Do I need to?
No,
Okay.
no, no.
Do you send them out by email, right, or do you,
Yep.
yeah, you don't send
Okay, perfect.
hard copies?
Yep, we've got all their emails, everything is in there. So, you can take the whole, I'll show you, I mean, you can take the entire list if you want to, and just download it and just link every email. And you're sending the letters as well. There's a way to export it, so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Should we schedule for January?
Yes, let's do that. I am flexible. So then I will check your email that you sent, you said there's forms on there? I didn't even
Yep,
notice.
it'll be, because you're not a town employee, correct?
No.
You're a town, right, so there's, the link has 2 forms. You'll see the
Mhm.
first one, and just fill it out and hand it in, and I'll just keep it for their records.
Mm-hmm, okay.
So it goes to town clerk.
Yep, you get a chance, just,
Did he give us a date when we need, or just on?
no, we
record
just need to
at
have
some
it on
point?
record
Okay.
for.
That's kind of what I remember.
Okay. The only days I can't do are Tuesdays.
I'm pretty good.
So what we need to do is give enough time for, we'll have the initial denial letters go out. Then there's still the question of the 2 based on the money, so let's figure the dating on if on January 1, let's say, we're sending out a couple more denials. If we don't have all the extra money, then we
No, but-
gotta base our meeting off of
No, well, we're
that,
sending out
right?
denials on the 6,200.
Right.
I think we need to wait.
We have to wait for that
30
waiting
days,
period.
yeah, I think you have to give them, is it
think
30
it's-
days? No, it's not that much?
I don't think it's that much. I think
Okay.
it's-
It has it on the site, I know it does.
Yep, it does. I wanna say. it was
So
less
whatever
than
that, okay, so let's say, if it goes out this weekend, if we plan on like around this time next month,
Yep.
we should be safe?
Because my thought on this was, if December 30th, the other individuals say, hey, we want our reimbursement, then we still need to send out possibly 2 more denial letters and wait the 2 to 3 week timeframe on that. So it's gonna have to, because we gave until the 31st, so we're gonna need to do
I
this
see
closer
what-
to the end of
I
January.
see what you're saying.
That's what we're gonna need to do it closer to the end of January,
Okay.
to make sure we're completely covered.
Mm-hmm, okay.
So,
Is there a night that's better for some people?
only
You
when I,
said what? No
only when I
Tuesdays?
can't do is Tuesday.
Does anyone know if there are any nights that there are other meetings in this room that we can't use this room?
Well, there's always a
you've
room.
got the other rooms,
We can
yeah,
always
we've
find
been
a
in-
room.
Okay,
Might
We've
be
been in the
kitchen,
cat,
but-
They
yeah, I was
put
gonna
us
say,
in
we've been
many
in the
different
kitchen,
rooms.
okay.
they'll put us somewhere.
So,
Do we want to do the very last week?
Sure.
29,
How about-
30?
yeah,
Sure. Does Thursday work for everyone, or does someone want to
No.
prefer something different?
Tuesday or Wednesday would be better for me.
Okay.
So let's say Wednesday, Wednesday,
Probably
and I
do
like
Wednesday.
6 o'clock,
Yeah,
I
you
think
do,
that works
yeah.
best
Okay.
for me. If that's okay. Wednesday noon?
If it's 6 o'clock, I'll get here by the skin of my teeth.
Well, we could do. Okay, so
That's okay.
let's start with, start time is better for 6:30. Now let's figure out the date, the day of the week. So what days aren't good for you?
It's hard to think that far ahead.
I know.
Probably just Wednesdays, and then whenever we have trustees. I'm not making
Trustees
historical
Tuesday.
society meetings as much as I used to.
Okay, so how does that Monday look for everyone? Can people do Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Monday at 6:30, Monday the 27th?
Mm-hmm. Right. I think we have a good assortment of things.
Yeah, it's nice to get some new stuff.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Meeting adjourned?
Sure.
That's up to our chairperson.
Oh, sorry.
Slash secretary.
Yeah.
Meeting adjourned at 6:55. Do we need to second that?
I'll second it.
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.